And Araza, you are not undead in the future. But
Yet. And this is picking up right where Stas left off, basically. Yeah?
this is, the same time frame, although it is a different future. Things that the party has done, has found out, have changed the future.
Fuck, we made no difference whatsoever!
Oh, there are definitely differences, and as you come to and see the scene, it's definitely still a grim future, but a different grim future, for certain. You see Imperial soldiers all throughout, and all throughout this area, and they are meeting, discussing, planning things. You see commotion about as people are standing guard. The key things that you see immediately as you arrive, and Spirit Stas is kind of in the back of your head talking to you, asking what you see, is you see Thorold right here in chains and handcuffs being brought before the Imperial leader. So that's a note. There's one of your party members. As you are moving around, you also hear Stas's voice and see through this area Stas trying to fight his way through a horde of zombies. And those are the first two members of your party that you see. Araza, roll initiative. Same for Stas, if you will also roll initiative, as you are currently in a situation. So here's how this is going to work a little bit. Your party members are currently dealing with some shit. There's things going down. They are the best sources of information. You have a limited amount of time here. What information you can gather will depend on who you're able to talk to and things like that. You can immediately see Thorold is a possible person to talk to, so is Stas. And Araza... Stas, if you roll initiative.
So I present as, like, fully corporeal in...
Yeah, you are here fully in, as yourself.
Got it.
In the future. And near you is yourself, is Graveling. Because you are in your body, and your body would have Graveling with you.
Okay. I feel like the first thing... I don't want to just waste my time just, like, fighting undead, but...
Yeah, I guess the first question is, do you go to Thorold or you go to Stas?
I go to Thorold.
Okay, yeah, you start heading in the direction of Thorold. As you do so, Stas, you're trying to fight your way back through this situation. Araza's gone up to Thorold, gonna check out that situation. Stas, what do you do? Yunara Pasha is with you as you he had a debt to you, and he says, Staste, come. It is not time to rest yet. We must fight.
Yep. Do I have my dragon breath weapon back or not?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. Quick action, fire that off. Fuck.
Yeah,
right.
You blasted at the pack, and they're gonna take some damage for sure.
Oh, yay!
As fire radiates over them. Yeah, the shufflers are a bit weaker. And then you use Breath of the White after that to blast a group of them with cold damage. Yeah, you blast more of them, and several of them falling under the onslaught. Yun says, "Quickly, press forward!" And as he's moving forward and moving in to engage, he will go ahead and do his melee attack. And well, that's not gonna hit, is it? Yeah, so he slashes it and misses, not able to take one down as he's pressing forward. He says, "Saste, more of the green ones!" A couple of hulking, bloated undead push and smashing their way through some barricades. Let me add these to the initiative order.
Where's Kitty when you...
Kitty's got her own situation. She's not too far.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Shuffler Horde is going to be attacking Yun, as he's the closest, and they will actually end up killing themselves as they get natural evens and damage themselves but they are also going to deal 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage to you and Ara. It's all right, I'm fine. Keep moving forward. All right. You went up to Thorold, and the situation you hear as you are approaching Thorold Araza is that you hear this Imperial in the orange armor approaching the one in the green armor, and just says, Gorote, we've found one of the rebels. Your orders. Goro approaches and says, this one is... What is your name, Orc?
I am Thorold, son of Targoff.
I don't know that name. What clan do you hail from?
Clan Owlbear.
Clan Owlbear. Wow.
And untie me so I can help protect your people!
Really? Why would I untie an orc? Throw him in a cell with the others.
You're running out of time! I was like trying to struggle again.
Yeah, as Thorold is being dragged away. Araza, you see Thorold, he's being dragged to to be incarcerated. You also take note of this rather growing line, and you see people are going in, getting rations, some kind of food stuff. It's a food line that's being managed and maintained by the Imperials here. They're getting their rations and then going on their way. You also see a line of soldiers here protecting from the next onslaught of undead. And amongst that line, you do see Kitty, a bit battered, but she's in the front of the fight.
Still standing.
You also see Thorold. You also see Lithram, who is unconscious and being tended to, or at least you hope he's unconscious and being tended to by an Imperial medic over there. What would you like to do for Thorold? Or do you decide, you know what, let's let Thorold get arrested. I'm gonna help somebody else.
I mean, for me, my most primary goal is just information gathering. Like, in reality, fighting with any of these people isn't really going to manifest a great deal of difference.
True, yeah. So you can just be like, Thorold, tell me what I need to know!
Yeah, it seems like kind of a waste of a trip.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, I just need to like gather as much information as I possibly can and observe as much as I possibly can. As painful as that will be to just basically remain hands off with the shit that's happening around me, I feel like it makes the most sense. Because like if I stand up for him right now and they throw me in a jail cell too, what the fuck?
You won't get Kitty or Lithram's information, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you just yell out. Are you gonna try and get him to yell something to you?
No, I don't want to be associated
Okay.
with that potential issue. It seems like whoever this guy is, he's probably pretty fucking unstable or volatile, and I don't want to incur any of his wrath.
Yeah, you also recognize standing behind the Imperial leader is Inikitsu. Yeah, there she is, and
That's
then
not a shocker at all, so that
and
makes
then
perfect sense.
here's this guy in the front.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and make my way over to Kitty as discreetly as I can, because I assume Iniketsu would probably recognize me. I kind of stick out like a sore thumb, and I'd rather...
Yeah, you go full hood up and kind of shuffle your way over in that direction to get information from Kitty. All right, so then this will be the first bit of information you get. Kitty, as you see Araza come rushing towards you.
I'm gonna go up to Kitty and be like, Kitty, quick cliff notes. I'm on a sport trip right now. What the fuck happened?
All right, Kitty.
I don't actually know what happened. Everybody.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you some information. Kitty, pick a number between 1 and 5. Or Kelly, pick a number between 1 and 5.
I pick 2.
2.
That's my favorite number.
All right.
Like, why is Thorold being arrested? What the fuck is happening? Is the food still tainted? When did the Imperial...
Listen, lady, we're in the middle of a battle. Shut up.
Bitch, I got questions. I'm trying to save all our asses.
That's not how Kitty's brain works.
Well, you're the only one who's conscious right now. I would have gone to Lithram, but I couldn't.
All right. Kelly, there's some information for you to share. Share it as Kitty would share. What Kitty would be able to share. I think that's the most relevant thing to Kitty's current situation.
Fighting all the orcs. Those Imperials, they showed up and wasn't bad enough that they're assholes already, but now we're fighting and we're fighting against the orcs, which I'm not the biggest fan of because I really like Potluck and the Master Dude, and I got green blood, but everybody's fighting everywhere and all the clans hate each other and just watch out, there's a weapon coming, duck.
Wow, Kitty is the worst at relaying this information.
Worst.
All right.
This is how Kitty's supposed to do it, and
that's perfect. That's perfect. It's just kind of a frantic scramble, like Imperials. They're fighting orcs. They're here. They're fighting orcs now. And orc zombies. And she points and there's some orc zombies charging at the barricade.
Questions and Kitty can tell you more.
Honestly, I was thinking, like, when presented with my options, I was like, fuck, I have to go talk to Kitty about this.
I didn't think a good person.
Yeah, more Death Plague orcs are on the field as they charge forward.
Alright, so just to clarify, they're fighting the orcs because the orcs deserve it, or they're fighting the orcs because they're assholes?
You're asking Kitty?
Yeah!
Kitty, they are fighting orcs because the orcs killed a couple of Imperials, so the Imperials came to retaliate.
This is all based in that.
This is how it started.
In that first like interaction that we had when we first left Garak and we saw them on the road and stuff.
Yeah, this is how it started. This is how they first arrived. It has progressed since then.
Clearly.
In several different ways. Do you give any
Imperials
further?
I tell Araza that the Imperials have a base of operations. They arrived here in the city. I don't know what day it is in our imaginary world that we're in right now in this dream, but it's like, I don't know, somewhere around day 5-ish, day 6-ish.
Monday, the worst kind of day.
Yeah, we'll call it Monday.
This is the 10th day of the outbreak, so this is day 11.
Got it.
Is on? They arrived on day 5, which is what you all just saw.
Yeah.
Okay. And where's their base of operation?
It's outside the city.
Okay.
It's right on the outskirts.
They're trying to attack all the orcs, and since the orcs don't follow just one clan, as we know, they're all small little clans. They retreated out into the mountains. And
Okay.
They're getting fought.
Okay, I just need to know, have any of the Imperials gotten sick and died and come back?
Kitty, let me have you roll an intelligence check. Let's see if you know the answer to that question.
I don't do these very well. Like, at all. Okay. All right, we're going to do it. It's going to be great.
Alright, we'll solve everything. It just all the world relies on is that Kitty paid attention to what was happening.
And pay attention!
Fuck you and your whole family.
It's not Kitty's fault.
Kitty's like, everybody dies, everybody comes back.
You are
She's
just
got a lot of concussions in her life.
You're up. Trying to fight your way through.
the worst.
Kitty has concussions. It's not her fault.
Fuck you.
Kitty, roll initiative. I'm going to add you to the tracker as you are now engaged in the situation. But Staj, you're up.
Hey, I can do that.
You can roll initiative. So yeah, you'll be able to start whacking some things in the next round. But this round you had to give information to Araza. Stas.
Oh yes, and it recharged. So I'm.
You gotta electrocute. You gotta freeze. You gotta just try and run past.
I'm gonna kind of make my way up a little bit closer and freeze him again. Ooh, I get 2.
You'll be able to hit 2 of them. Yeah. 18 and 22. That will hit the physical defense. Both of those will hit. So 9 cold damage to each of these.
I won't have it next turn. And can I do the thing that I did the last time and sort of run flat my way up onto the roof?
Yeah, I'll let you do it with your movement there, since you got those wings. Give you the ability to do that. All right, so yeah, you flap your way up there. Yun holds out a hand for you to lift him up on the roof after.
Oh, yeah, I'll definitely
You're
do
not
that.
gonna
I was
abandon him.
not about to just keep running.
I would love to do just you know, you're really heavy, and I pulled my shoulder last time, so that's still recovering.
Stas trying to extricate himself in that particular way. Thorold, give me a wisdom roll, and
Yes.
you can use scout. This is basically just to see what you overheard from the Araza Kitty interaction, because it seemed odd.
Damn it.
I mean, you heard Araza run over there, anxious, and start talking to Kitty. You're not entirely sure what it was about. You just heard Kitty shouting that everybody dies and comes back. And Araza, you're trying to take an eye to see where they are taking Thorold?
Yeah.
As I'm going back as a dragon, I'll yell, wait, you're right! I am guilty! I want to confess!
Yeah, alright. The lead Imperial Gorata is going to say, hold on a second. And he'll walk over. He says, you're ready to confess then, Orc. Tell me, where is Errol Dibbuck?
I'll look at sort of periodically, without trying to make it super obvious that obvious that I'm looking towards Araza, except to hopefully her. What do I know? What information can I try?
So what sort of information are you going to try and shout that direction? Give me a general category, and I'll send something that you can kind of shout before they start bludgeoning you in the head and dragging you away.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. Oh God, what do I think is useful?
Is it anything about the orcs? Anything about Errol Dibbuck? Anything about the Imperials? Anything about the disease? What you thinking? What category of thing? It could be anything.
So sorry, just remember, who is Errol Dibbuck again? He's
the brother of the Orc Lord who stole the food. And apparently the Imperials are looking for him.
See, Kitty should have known that, but I couldn't remember that damn name.
Kitty, didn't know the name, but she got distracted and shared other information.
I'm trying to think what would be most useful. What would be most useful? Sorry, I was like, because I don't know what I would know. I'm trying to think.
I know. Just pick a category.
Yeah, something useful about the undead.
About the undead thing. Okay. You have that bit of information, which I feel like Thorold would think this is important to tell her. What do you shout out, Thorold?
Well, I mean, you're in prison. I guess you don't have to worry about your life while you're sharing info.
No, exactly. This is very much Thorold realizing that praying that it is worthwhile that he's screwed at this point, or this is him. Yeah.
Also, we all would have probably foreseen that at some point one of us was going to be going into a future setting.
Yeah.
So, like, fuck it, because whatever you do, maybe we can head off the repercussions of it.
Yeah. All right. So, what do you yell then, Thorold?
Kitty would not be smart enough to understand that.
Yep. Fuck you, Kitty. Honestly.
Kitty tries. Listen, it's not my fault. But I can get real angry and kill things.
Well, of course, it all started when we found out that Pravita and any Kusana were behind the poisoning. Once we found out about that, that's how the event started.
He's going to use a power attack against you.
I thought so, yeah.
He just pulls out his sword. He's gonna run you through, but I think a 15 might actually miss you.
Yes, it does. I mean, I'm being restrained, so I'm not.
So, watching this, did it look like his motivation there was purely like, fuck you for wasting my time? Or was it like, shut up, we don't want people hearing that?
I think it was a bit of both, because
was there any panic behind his gaze, or was it pure rage?
No panic that you could see. I mean, his head is facing the other way, so it'd be kind of hard to tell. Seemed pretty rageful of a slash. He just takes out and slashes, and Thor leans back as best he can. Does take 6 points of damage from the miss. Would have been 54 or so on a hit, as he was doing a power attack. As Thorold gets slashed and bloodied, yeah, he just screams out that
Does
Povita and Inikitsu are responsible.
Does it issue any response from her?
Yeah, Inikitsu heard that, and I'm gonna put her on the initiative order. As she is just sort of like,
yeah, it was you who were responsible, but and Pravita left you to take the blame for it, didn't she?
She is she's going to turn and just looks at you and squints and says, "Wow, what exactly is going on here?" And she starts looking around to see who you're talking to, and takes notice of Araza.
Fighting.
I'm going to try as best as I can to make her look at me. It's like, you thought you were so smart doing those. I'm trying to keep her distracted on me as best I can.
I'll let you do a charisma check just to try and goad her. In the meantime, we've got some death orcs.
This is death.
Huge spiked flail attacks as these attack the Imperials. That one's gonna hit. And
but maybe your charisma check will be high enough. Let's see.
Yeah, you can make a charisma check as these guys start taking massive amounts of damage.
I'll just laughing, coughing, blood, and sputtering until I'm sort of beaten to death.
Well, that's coming. The Death Plague orcs batter that guy over there. Araza, who are you getting information from next? There's still Lithram there if you can get him conscious.
Yeah, that's my next.
All right.
My next little family visit.
Okay, yeah, you rush over and you're gonna cast a spell?
Yeah, I will do.
As you rush over, the Imperial looks at you and says, Don't, what are you doing? He pulls out his weapon, he's ready to just cut off Lithram's head.
What?
He's convulsing, he's coming back! He's turning!
Is that what? I thought he was being, tended to. His wounds were being tended to right now.
Give me a tribe healer check with wisdom.
Okay. Wait, a tribe healer check with wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom check with tribe healer.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a separate thing. Sorry.
No, yeah, you always click the attribute and then you can choose to add it.
You can go either way, but yeah.
Yeah, this Imperial guy is just panicked. He thinks that Lithram is dead and is coming back as a zombie and is getting ready to cut off the head and burn the body. But Lithram is very much still alive. Okay. You should not let him do this.
Okay, I'll say to him, don't be a fool. I know about these things, etc., etc. He just needs healing.
Okay, and then are you trying to heal him?
Yes, I will use... is that Imperial soldier guy, is he injured at all?
It looks like he's taken some wounds, yeah.
Alright, well, if he's the other person that ends up with healing, that's cool. And I'll try to use it to kind of calm him and get him to walk away.
Okay. Do a charisma check.
Oh, yay!
I'll adjust the DC based on the fact that you're trying to heal him. Also, Lithram, you can heal with a recovery.
Yay! I'm beating up orcs. There's one over there.
Lithram, you have 11 hit points, and as you come to, the Imperial looks down, sees him waking up, is holding the trembling blade, ready to slash at Lithram, and
I'll say to him, if you feel like killing something, I suggest you redirect your attention over here.
He just holds it, he looks at you, Lithram, and he says, "Are you a zombie?"
Are you an idiot?
If he says, brains, he's gonna stab. What do you say, Lithram?
I'm not a zombie. I'm just...
You sure? Because that's what a zombie would say.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Idiot! Get him! He's an idiot! He's like me!
Have a single one of the zombies been verbal yet?
No.
Alright, none of the zombies speak, you fuckwit. Go away.
There's a first time for everything. Alright, okay, alright, yeah. Araza, now, as Lithram comes to Lithram, you don't know what's going on, so you have no reason to share any information unless... Araza, do you have a question for him?
Yes, I do. All right. So, the guy's gone, right? Or is he
Yeah, he's gonna move up to the front line.
Okay. All right. So I'm like, Lithram, please prove more useful than Kitty did. I'm here, but I'm not. Shut up, bitch! I'm here, but I'm not here. And I need you to tell me, like, quick crash course. What the fuck has happened? Are people still getting sick? Have any of the Imperials gotten sick? What's the deal with this undead thing? What the fuck is happening to Thorold over there? Why is he getting arrested? Is it just because he's an orc?
Oh, you're here. This is when you decided to come.
Oh, bitch. Yeah, I'm here. So hurry up. Thanks.
Let me get my wits about myself.
Hurry the fuck up.
Listen, coming back from unconsciousness is not conducive for my brain.
You have 11 hit points. You're fine.
Oh God, grab the compassion, man, lady.
Things have just been getting out of hand lately.
You don't say. Graveling over here, like, rolls his eyes. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Of course, things have gotten out of hand.
All right, so how about this?
That kitty sliced off.
Lithram, in this particular round, she's got several questions. Which one would you like to answer this
I
round?
mostly want to know about the undead situation.
Okay.
I feel like potentially the only reason why it becomes so easy for this Imperial dickheads to come in and kind of seize control of everything, and maybe potentially this entire situation was orchestrated by them in a much more calculated way. My biggest concern is undead related, and if we can figure out how to maybe minimize that as soon as possible, everything else will be a bit more manageable.
Well, we haven't been able to cure it. I don't have enough time. I didn't have enough time to figure out how to cure it. Povita got the poison from the Lich King. We never found out why she left.
As of when I am, or when the rest of us are right now, is Povita still there?
She is still there, yeah. So he would then be able to tell you.
All right, so we don't let that bitch leave.
She left day 7.
Okay.
So tomorrow is day 6. She's leaving on day 7.
So maybe that will get us. If Lithram in this existing timeline still didn't manage to figure out, or we didn't manage to figure out a way to figure out a cure, that's bad. That means that the speed and trajectory that we're going, it's not happening. So
means maybe some more time needs to be allotted to finding a cure.
Yeah. And maybe Povita, having been the one to source it in the first place, might be able to.
Yeah,
Does he know whether or not any of it?
I think maybe one other thing that he can share is just like, if you stop her, get a sample of the poison.
Yeah.
We never had a sample of the poison to test.
Yeah.
So that is so that would speed things along if you got that. All right, that's all you're able to get this round. We'll see how many more rounds you get as the Death Plague orcs start charging forward and smashing into things. And as you asked about those things, all right, so yeah, that's going to be a dead Imperial. As the Imperials move their way forward, Yunara is up next, and he's just going to come over here and help fasten a rope to help Stas down to get over there. Ini Kitsuna is up next, and she is starting to move over, sees this conversation going between Araza and Lithram, and just eyes narrowed, not 100% sure what's going on.
I'm just gonna make it look like I'm healing, I'm still healing, he's fucked up and I'm healing.
She's just going to come over and looking over say, Demon Spawn?
Yes?
You're still in town.
I figured there would be individuals in need of medical assistance.
Healing!
Allow me to help you. And she'll come around and just babysit you a little bit.
Oh, is she a healer?
With weapons. I'll keep them off of you.
Oh, thank you. I do appreciate that.
Kitty, you're up.
Am I
Yeah.
raged or am I not raged in this situation?
I would say you could be raged. Sure, you can be raged already.
So I will whirlwind, which means I get this one.
Yeah, you step up, take a big spinning whirl, and that'll definitely hit one of them. Deals 13 damage.
Do I knock one down to 0 by chance?
No,
Do I miss the other one?
you do.
Great.
You miss one, hit one as you spin your whirling slash.
Oh, my added thing is my misses on whirlwind now do miss damage.
Okay, so the other one will
So it'll
get
actually count now.
will also get 2 damage from your miss.
Yay!
Stas, you're up.
Alrighty. I guess I'll use the rope to hop on down.
Yeah, as you get down, you're just in time to see Thorold get killed. You're just in time to see Thorold die.
Damn it!
Oh,
I'll
shit.
try and give one last wink and subtly indicate it to Araz's direction before I get as I die.
Yeah, I'm just gonna spend my whole turn running over to find Araz.
Am
Okay.
I on the initiative tracker?
Not yet. So let's add you on there. Now that you're conscious, you can roll initiative. As Stas
look at
gets
that.
running. Hey, that's pretty fast. Stas starts rushing over that way. As he does so, Eni is getting more and more suspicious. She's definitely weapons out now. Lithram, you're up.
Hold on, I gotta choose a thing. What am I doing? This is attack. All right. Attack. Who do I want to attack? That's the other thing. I'm so confused.
I mean, there's some greenish orcish zombies over here that could be certainly attacked.
Well, let's do that. I will attack with is this nearby?
I mean, you could stagger up and get nearby with your move if you want. I assume you want not to be prone anyways.
Yes, I will stand up.
You stand up, move a little bit, leaving a blood trail, and I'll try to blast with a spell. Let's see what happens.
All right, let's go with this one.
Yeah, Chaos Ray. That is going to hit. And was it even? No, it was odd.
No, it would have
Alright.
been fun if it was even.
So yeah, you blast that one with a Chaos Ray. Anything else?
No, I think that's it for now.
Okay, sounds good. That is Lithram's turn. Next up are the Death Plague orcs, who are just going to batter their way through this area and start smashing up forward, running into more barricades. Arazin, what's the plan this time?
Oh god, I don't know. Part of me wants to just grab this biatch and like drag her behind a building and start interrogating the shit out of her, but another part of me is like, what kind of reaction will that bring about? Does it look as though like everyone over here is paying attention to what's happening over by me?
I mean, Eni is, but the others are up in their own business. Goroata is busy killing Thorold. The people on the bread line are busy getting bread. So as of right now, no other than Eni, who has certainly had her suspicions raised.
Like, do I try to minimize these suspicions? First, I guess I'll turn to... Fuck, I wish Lithram hadn't walked so far away. It would be easier to do this with 3 people. Okay, I guess I'll ask her first. You thought that I had left the city? Why would that be?
I thought you left when the kind left.
I felt as though I had a greater obligation to stay here.
I'm sure we all felt that. I, of course, stayed behind as well to, help the authorities clean things up, the mess that was left.
Are any of your soldiers in need of healing? How many have you lost any to this plague so far?
I'm not a military person as much, simply offering my services. Yes, Shall I take you to the infirmary?
Where would that be?
It's this building over here is where they've been taking wounded. It's a makeshift space, but it'll do. It was a stable.
The answer yes. Was that just to whether or not there were Imperial soldiers in need of healing, or whether or not any of them had gotten this sickness yet?
Both. Something hard to avoid about it.
Interesting. I can find my way to the infirmary. It is literally just right there.
Right. Next up, we've got some Death Plague orcs smashing their way through the front lines here. This one is going to attack Kitty with a huge spiked flail. Kitty, I think that's going to be a miss.
Yes, you miss.
This other one's attacking this Imperial here, and that'll deal 21 points of damage.
Nope, I'm gonna do evasion.
This one's not attacking you, it's attacking the Imperial who's next to you.
Oh, okay, thank God.
You see coming up behind some more undead. As the situation here does appear to be still not great. Yoon is up next. Yoon's going to jump down here and provide some aid in the defense. Over on this side, melee attack, and wow, Yoon cannot hit today, can he? Not two again. Coming back around, Edie is going to just... Yeah, she's not sure what's going on. So, I guess she's not going to do anything just yet. Just going to kind of watch things and intervene if need be. Kitty is up.
I have 2 living ones,
You do, yeah.
right? So, can I whirlwind? Are they close enough?
Yeah, they're close enough. You can whirlwind. So, 2 attacks. Yeah, 1 hits, 1 misses.
The one that, because I've already missed, I add a D4.
Oh, sorry, it doesn't miss the escalation die, so you actually do hit, yeah.
Okay.
So,
So I still add a D4 to all my hits because of the building.
okay. Yeah, so let's add another 1 to each of those as you start spinning and whirling and chopping and trying to cut these things down to size. But these are big and they are out for blood. And so they don't go down yet. Stas, you're up.
Rosa, I think we need to barrier.
Is that like a nudge, nudge, wink, wink sort of thing?
It's a bit of a nudge.
Okay, where was the from where they were taking Thorold in this direction? Is that like or whatever they are cells? Are they in this building? I assume it's the same cells that they would have held like Grey Charlie in. Correct?
Yeah, it's in that building. So around back.
Okay. Do I remember that building as having exterior windows that could be looked into?
Yeah, potentially. But you also see that Thorold has been decapitated, so...
No, I know that.
Oh, okay, yes.
I wanted to look and see who had already been thrown inside of the cell.
Okay, yeah.
Just because I'm curious as to whether or not it was like all orcs that were already living here, or if what's his name, Orc Lord's crew had come here at some point between now and where we are, and if they had been incarcerated. I was curious, or if it was
you could do
only orcs, or who the fuck was in there.
You could do a wisdom check, see what you can see.
I don't want to be super obvious in front of her though, so what I had planned on doing is like kind of pretending to go to this infirmary and then basically going around the back of this building and then over there. But if there's an easier way to do it, or if this is a nudge nudge wink wink sort of situation, I will go to this.
I was...
Seems like a nudge nudge wink wink, and Stas wouldn't know what you were thinking. So yeah, I guess you take a quick look to see what you see, and then walk with Stas to hear his information.
Yes.
You can go and do the perception check to see if you can see that. That could be something you check on in a subsequent round. But for this one, Stas will share something with you.
Is that intelligence?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Good. I hope.
Yeah, I mean, you caught a look in there, and it seems that they are mainly capturing orcs. They do not necessarily look to be. It's a mix. So some people who are in the town who are orcs, also some who look like they were from the clans, and you've heard that at least some of the the green orcs are in the city, as some people have told you. All right, Araza, you're pulled aside by Stas. Stas, what do you say to her? What sort of information would you try to relay? You don't know what everybody else has shared, obviously, but I think probably the first words are like, all right, so you're from the future, right? Or you're from the past, right?
I mean, I think I could piece together, like, okay, she's not quite doing exactly what we had set out to do, or, oh, could I point her towards the evidence that we found on Eni?
Sure. So yeah, here's something that you could mention if that's the priority you're saying.
Shoot, too late to. I was like, oh wait, could we just ask what the cure is? Although we haven't found it.
Well, we got a little bit more information as far as that's concerned. What's her name?
Pavita.
Pavita. That's it. Pavita. We cannot let that bitch leave because that might be literally our only. At the rate that we're going, we don't find a cure. So there seems to be a correlation between maybe not allowing her to leave the city and getting information out of her, and maybe getting some of the poison from her, and actually having a chance at figuring out a cure.
All right, give you a little bit of information, Stas. Since you were asking for where the evidence is.
All right, I'll kind of like shift behind Araza so I can sort of like, as though I'm sort of taking cover while I'm starting to cast a spell. Try to cast a spell. So I need to roll for that. Didn't get okay. That did come back. I'll just say the West Wing. Go to the West Wing of Eni Kitz's house. We should be able to find evidence there. Fuck.
Yeah, she's hearing some of that. Since you just mentioned her name.
Why?
I'm not good at subtlety. I panic.
Bad. You thought Kitty was bad.
You know where to look now. You know where to look now. Lithram, you're up.
Oh, I'll
Yeah,
also send a Chaos Bolt into one of the.
Okay, yeah, that'll hit. That's gonna blast a little bit more. Slowly but surely chipping away at the Death Plague orcs. Lithram, you're up.
Okay, I got a defense spell this time, so we're gonna go with that. We're just gonna roll this, see what happens. 17 healing. You or your nearby allies with the fewest hit points can heal using recovery. Who's not dead?
Kitty, Araza, Stas, nobody's dead.
Well,
Hit point.
Wow.
No, it matters.
Whoops.
Who has the lowest hit points?
Looking around,
It might be me.
probably you, because you've only healed with one recovery so far. You've definitely got the lowest. Second lowest is maybe Kitty, either Kitty or Araza, but they both taking a little bit of.
I'll heal myself.
Okay.
And then how much did I get?
10.
10. And then I also think it's with this one.
Is it like a warp or something?
The adventure feat. When you heal using a recovery, add hit points equal to the escalation die to that healing.
Okay, so add 3 more.
Oh, so yay! I'm back up to full health.
Oh my god, you only have 13 hit points?
24, but he healed for 11 previously when Araza healed him. So that's gonna splatter that guy. Another Imperial goes down, and then Yun is looking a little bit shaky as he begins to be overwhelmed by the Death Plague orcs. And then Araza, you are up next. And any further information be gathered? I don't know. What you gonna do?
So her last reaction is that she's coming over here because she's feeling sus.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Probably heard what I was saying.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and... Did she hear all of it, or did she just basically react to her name?
I mean, you're not sure, but she's moving with purpose. She probably heard enough.
Okay, well, I'm... back. I'm going to...
Run.
What?
Just run.
Fly, you fool!
Yeah, pretty much. All right, I'm going to try and be like, yeah, Inikitsu just told me to head to the infirmary, so that's where I'm heading.
That's where I'm gonna go.
Head to the infirmary.
Ah.
Yeah, you start rushing that way. Some Death Plague orcs will have a hit coming at Kitty.
Oh!
Okay,
Shit!
that's 42 points of damage.
No, it's an evasion.
You're
Sucker.
gonna make me re-roll.
Hell yeah!
Halflings, it's a natural 4.
Yeah!
Now you miss. Aha! Kitty wins.
That is a miss. The next one's gonna take a swing and also miss. As Kitty is trying to single-handedly stem the tide.
Kitty's covered in blood right now. This is probably really disturbing sight.
Yun is going to smite evil and
There we go.
deal 35 points of damage. He deals a lot of damage when he actually hits. The shufflers are going to shuffle their way
Get out of here.
on top of everybody.
Never
A
mind.
couple
this
are
is the
going to be
next
swinging at Kitty.
one.
And so that, Kitty, you take 3, 4 plus 7, 11 points of damage. Alright, Eni is going to attack Stas.
Oh, of course she is.
And she's just gonna walk up, shake her head, and then run you through.
Oh.
Let's do a little melee attack. Is a 25 hit?
That's exactly my hit point.
Well, hold on, I haven't added improved sneak attack yet.
Oh, fuck. already
Nor
did
have
it.
I added the ongoing damage from Cruel, which deals 25 ongoing damage to you. So, yeah.
Well, you did it. The 32 would have done it. Like, that would have... Yeah, that's,
She's mean.
Yeah, she comes over and just
She's a bitch.
blade in and then rips it out and drops Stas falling to the ground. And then she starts scanning around and ready for her next victim. Kitty, you're up.
Oh,
You hear Stas scream out. You're also surrounded by enemies.
yeah, I'm gonna whirlwind.
All right, go for it.
and
Roll 3 times.
Depending on how well this does, I might end up having to go save my friends. Ah, there was a critical in there. Was that a critical?
That was a critical. That was a critical.
Hold on, wait. One,
You obliterate the swarm. Yeah, you take that out entirely.
take
Uh,
1 and 3 and then 4.
I just imagine just like, this is the best timeline. Why don't we just stick with this one?
And Kitty's gonna run, however
Okay.
far I can run.
Yeah, so that
There.
that will trigger opportunity attacks as they swing out at
Okay,
Kitty.
my friend is dying.
So let's see if it hits. 17 and a 14.
No, they both miss. Ha-ha! Because
They
we're
both miss,
level
Kitty.
2 now. I'm an 8.
Kitty is running. Yeah, your armor class has gone up. It's stuff. Yeah, not maybe armor class, but other things have gone up.
Just wait till I can afford armor.
Stas, death save.
I'm coming. Don't die until I get there.
Oh, I beefed it.
I don't see the roll. Did it happen?
Is it grade A? Prime Angus?
Did anybody else see his roll?
No.
No.
We probably all have to refresh.
I guess you have to roll again. Oh no.
Oh no, maybe this time you'll roll and you'll be able to pop up and attack.
Let's see
Could
what
happen.
happens.
I'll refresh my page too, just to hopefully see what needs to be seen.
What cat is
I'll have to
curled
turn
up
off
sleeping in the midst of all this chaos?
uh,
That would be hilarious.
I think it probably should be, canonically.
Makes sense. I think.
Yeah, I refreshed and there's no roll, Hayden.
Yeah, there's no roll, so can you try again, Hayden?
Which death save.
Yeah, that's a failure. Alright, cool. Lithrum is up.
Okay. It was an attack roll this time. So
Good time to get it.
we're going to, if I can get closer to someone. These are the monsters.
There's also the woman who just took Stas down.
I mean, yes, we should probably do that.
If that matters to you, I mean.
It looks fine. It's just taking a slight nap.
Let's attack her with Blar.
Okay. I see some dice rolling. I don't know what's about to happen.
What is going on?
I don't know, but there's a
Oh
lot
my
of dice
word.
rolling.
Whoo!
Blar! 6 nearby enemies. You rolled to be able to attack 6 enemies. Yeah, so you'll definitely attack her. You'll attack everybody else too that you want. She was the first target, so that is going to miss her physical defense. As she leaps out of the way, she just goes, "Blah!" And the roaring orcish battle chant causes everybody around to start clutching their heads in pains. Both of these though are going to take 17 points of damage.
And they're hampered until their next turn. The end of their next turn.
Those two are hampered and staggered now. Innie manages to avoid though. Okay, that was good. All right, next up are the Death Plague Orcs, and these are going to just crash through here. So falls Yun Arapasha as he is overwhelmed, and these three start trampling their way forward. Araza, you are heading to the infirmary, and you're going to try and do your runaround?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you run around, look through the windows, looking in. Yeah, it's mostly green orcs. Do you want to ask one of them anything?
When did your conflict with the Imperials start? When did they start rounding you up?
The orc looks just kind of staggered a little bit and says, "It was a surprise attack. We thought they'd just hit the clan what did the stealing. Instead, they sent 3 forces, attacked 3 clans as we slept.
What clans?
Owlbear, Mancor, and Dybbuk.
Okay.
After that, Orclord made some counterattacks, tried pulling out. Errol organized those who were in town. He got exiled, see, after he got deposed. Went to the town. He was in Donetsk. He started organizing people to rebel against the Empire.
Wait, who did? The Orc Lord?
No, Errol, his brother.
Oh, got it.
Orclord deposed him, kicked him out. After the Imperials took over, he thought he'd take out some of his frustrations on them.
And when did the Imperials attack the clans?
It's been 3 days. 3 days ago.
Okay.
Alright, you get that information, and Eni is up next. And she is going to go and take out Lithram. Lithram, are you still staggered?
No.
Oh, no, you're at full
health.
You're at full health. Okay.
Which also, I forgot to roll something else.
She's going to activate Spiky Bastard, because she is a spiky bastard. And then do a melee attack. Natural 1.
That's pretty nice.
You manage to avoid the attack ever so narrowly as she comes slashing in at you, buying a little bit of time. And then, Kitty, you're up.
Well, Kitty was running frantically to go save Daz, which he is. Can somebody, Daz? Can you ping yourself?
Right here.
Oh, look it! I'm so close. I was right there. I couldn't even see ya.
Everybody's under a puddle of blood.
And Kitty's gonna give her final healing potion. You know.
Yeah.
She had 2. She gave 1 to
Don't actually mark that off because this is an alternate future. But yeah, she gives that so that Stas can heal with a recovery. So Stas, you can do that.
This is a good guy?
No, most definitely not.
Great. Can I attack him? Or can I get
her
enough to...
Yeah, she's the one that's attacking all of us.
Oh yeah, she needs to get a smash.
Yeah, you can give her a smash.
Just one, you know, not...
Let's see if it hits.
Did I get it? Did I get it?
27
Plus
does
5.
hit. 32 definitely hits. She's gonna roll with it to take half damage.
Okay.
And so yeah, she'll take some damage there as you come
Listen,
in.
lady, I don't like what you're doing here.
Well, you're not going to like this much. As she turns to strike at you. Stars, you're conscious, but we're actually going to go see different stars. Different stars. Stars in the past. You feel a presence entering.
Uh-oh. Okay, time to start. Time to pull her out.
Oh, well, isn't this interesting? You came back. Oh, and you've brought friends. Let's see what I can do about that. I don't really think you need to see all of these things. Tell me, Dragon, what interests you so much in this particular future?
Sightseeing?
Well, it's a choice. Stars, it's your choice. Are you going to try and pull Araza out or leave her in for longer?
Leave me
This guy don't fuck around, man.
Did we ever clarify with the what the fuck is her name? Brittany Spores. Should we ever?
Brittany Spores.
Chewbacca. Did we
Brittany Spores.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's actually perfect.
Did we ever clarify with her as to if you die in here, you die in real life?
You did not clarify with her.
That seems like pretty big oversight on our part.
Yeah, next. Normally it shouldn't be a worry, but this future is a particularly dangerous one, and now there's someone else who's interested in what's going on. And yeah, Stas, what's your choice? One more round.
One more. Kitty wants to kill this bitch.
Dude, with the presence of you know the Lich King.
We can do it.
With the presence of the Lich King around, man, I'm a little wigged. I think we'll. Hey, I'm sorry, but I think we gotta bounce. Bad trip.
Stars draws Araza back through the paths, and as this has happened, the last thing you see is the Lich King directly. By the way, here's his token. If you want to see, I mean, it's so cute.
No.
He's going to.
Oh god.
He's going to point at Stas and just say, "You know what to do." And Stas, who's just woken up from the potion, this is future Stas, not present Stas. This is the last image. You see Stas. Yeah, I assume your magic defense is lower than 24.
Oh yeah. Yep.
You have to attack yourself.
Oh, don't hurt yourself. I only had
you
that
have an
one potion.
expanded critical range. You will deal a critical hit on yourself if you roll a 16 or higher.
Oh.
So go ahead and attack yourself with your melee attack.
Woof. Let me go shit.
You crit yourself. The last thing you see is the Lich King point at Stas, and then he just impales himself, twists the knife, and wrenches it straight up through his chest.
Oh my god.
Ow.
You come back to the town.
Ow. Ow. That was a mistake.
We should have stayed.
Araza's the only one who's got the full vision, but she's got a lot of information to share with everyone that she starts breathlessly unloading on the group.
Oh, so I get pulled back too?
Yeah, you get pulled back, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stas was the
link.
was the guide, the link there.
The bleeding link. The bloody.
The link kebab.
Nearly
You're
unconscious.
You're the Zelda to his Link.
And yeah, as Araza starts to spill the beans on what exactly happens in this future, the future is very different from the first one you saw.
Yeah, this is
But
bad.
not in the way
Not-
I wanted it to be.
Not entirely better, but different.
Certainly more chaotic. That's
Well,
for sure.
I mean, Kitty liked this one. This one was kind of fun.
Well,
We're going to get to a point where it's just like, maybe we shouldn't be influencing the future.
you've got 6 days to see if this is the future you get. But you have some things to check out, and that.
Wow. I'm glad I didn't roll max damage, because I would have bought the farm.
You almost killed yourself.
Yep.
Yeah.
Who is Povita? Is she on here?
You've not met Povita.
Oh, okay.
The caretaker, when you went to their house, said that his mistress had recently returned, and that would be Povita, who had recently come back to this house. Owns a house in the Imperial City, owns a house here, owns a house a couple places. He takes care of the house when she's not there, and he said that recently, only a few days ago, she came back. And the Imperials, which you would know from Yun and Iko, typically if it's somebody important, like Iko here, they have a scale, a bodyguard with them. And Yun is her bodyguard and operative. And that pattern would likely hold, as Povita would likely be there with her personal bodyguard and assassin/secret agent, Ini Kitsu.
No, this bitch.
So you've only so far met Ini, and only very briefly. Povita is her mistress, her boss. She's in town doing something. And
Yeah.
on that, we'll end tonight's session.
Dun dun dun.
Day 5 comes to a conclusion. You've got plenty more information, lots of things to go off of, lots of things to investigate and to continue. And yeah.
Yeah, this is bad. We're gonna die. Well, you're gonna die. I'm gonna be alright.